In this episode of the Secret Manager video series, we'll talk about how Secret Manager automatically versions your secret payloads. Should you pin your applications to a specific version or always use latest? Stay tuned to find out. In Secret Manager, a secret is a logical collection of secret versions. Versioning is a core tenet of reliable systems to support gradual rollout, emergency rollback, and auditing. Secret Manager automatically versions secret data using secret versions. And most operations, like access, destroy, disable, and enable, all take place on a secret version. While the parent secret holds metadata information like name and replication policy, the secret version stores the actual secret payload, your secret data. Once a secret version is created, its payload is immutable. That means version 42 of a secret will always contain the same payload. When a new secret version is added, it automatically becomes the latest version. So, should your applications pin to a specific version? Or should they just use latest? To answer that question, I think we need to bring in an expert. Hey Rachana, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Seth. Thank you for having me.
So Rachana is a software engineer who works on Google Secret Manager. Okay, Rachana, earlier I was telling our viewers about secret versioning and the latest alias. When should we pin our applications to a specific version, and when would we use this latest alias?
Sure, Seth. To help answer that question, let's look at a hypothetical scenario. Suppose we have an application that uses an API key to communicate with a third-party service. If the application was using the latest alias, Secret Manager would always return the most recent value, regardless of whether that value was ready to be consumed. If the application was pinned to a specific version, Secret Manager would return the pinned version, even if a newer version exists.
Okay, but then if I pin my application to a specific secret version, how would I update the secret used by the application? Do I have to package and rebundle and redeploy my whole application?
Actually, yes. At Google, we believe secrets are configuration, and configuration should be versioned with the deployable artifact.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. So that way, if there's a problem or a bug, I can easily roll back. And if I roll back, my configuration would include the old secret version. So my application is then bundled in a known working version, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So it seems like the latest alias is not good for production, but it'd be really useful when I'm doing like rapid iteration, like in my development or staging environments. Is that right?
Yes, that's right, Seth.
Awesome. Thanks, Rachana. Okay. Let's look at a Google Cloud function that accesses a secret using the Secret Manager API. While iterating in my local development environment, I'd instruct my Cloud function to access the secret using the latest alias. But when I'm ready to move to production, I would pin my deployment to a specific secret version. Secret Manager's first-class versioning helps you follow a DevOps best practice of reproducible deployments, while the latest alias provides a convenient method for rapidly iterating during development. That's all for this episode. In the next episode, we'll talk about the principle of least privilege and how Secret Manager can help you get there. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell to get notifications about new episodes. For more tips and tricks with Google Secret Manager, subscribe to Google Cloud Platform.